Stifle joint. What I was talking about, you're getting a dimple at that speed at the walk in that stifle forming. And the stifle and hock can't operate independent of each other. You'll get some rotation in the hock, which it gets moving straight, but they have to rotate in a turn. That leg has to give in the turn. And you're also getting some of the stifle is getting a little straight on the outside also. And also, one thing I'm looking at to look at real fast is how much are we dropping in the pasterns. They're going to drop in the pastern some, but if you have too much drop in the pastern, it'll straighten out the bone column, and it takes them a little bit of time to recover from it. And that stifle is opening up some, but you're getting a little bit of a dimple there, and some of that may be muscle bulk because of breeding. You'll see that a little more in a quarter horse and a warm blood than you would like a lighter bodied horse. Problem is your stride's uneven in the back end.
Yeah.
And he's kind of hopping back there. And some of that is he is hurting up high and he's sore in his back.
Right.
And you can hear, I mean, those toes are not coming off the ground in the back, and every time you come around, you can hear that toe catching.
Yeah.
You've got a 6-beat trot. Almost.
Yeah.
He's a shade slower in the back end, and the toe hits every time it comes over.
Right.
So that's slowing him down in the back end a little bit more. That's not really true. Well, I'm kidding about that, but and he evens up a little. He's a little more even going in this direction. And remember, when you're looking at that, they load their inside leg typically more than the outside. They can transfer the weight different. They're good at hiding that, but
Carla was here 2 days ago. The wither pain is gone. The spine is pain-free. The only thing that she noticed was that the left hip was slightly stuck.
Yep.
And that's it. She was very impressed. She also can't believe the reach on him now.
Slower on that back end than I want him. We're going to have to keep that lift on that side for a little bit longer.
Okay.
We're not quite there in the shoulder without it. We drop it off almost to curve that way. There's still less muscle mass on that side. The height is better than it was. But what we wanted to do is see that even out, and actually it'll pop high with that shoe on.
Yeah, this is, okay, so you've taken the shoes off and the lift, and that's why it's dropped down on the right. Okay.
Right, And so that's enough that we're still gonna need that. And the timing in the back end, I want to speed up a little bit more. So what I'm gonna do is just adjust the brake over on the tips on the fronts of the shoes a little bit. And we still have a shear in the hind foot. So we're gonna still need some shim for a little while on the back end. That left hind in particular is wanting to twist to the outside still. But it's going to take a bit to break that pattern. All in all, he is definitely looking better. As far as getting the contraction in the back of the foot spread out, it's going to take time and keeping things as best we can so the foot can have a chance to open up in the back.
Now, do you see if the shoulder's lifted up at all? I mean, I wouldn't expect it to after just 6 weeks.
Right here, my finger's on top of the scapula itself, and that's kind of what I'm looking at is what has lifted. And so if you look at the back of the horse, that's actually fairly even, but we're lacking muscle mass, and until we get that muscle mass, the side will collapse.
Right.
Now with the shoe on there, it appears to have more muscle mass because it's all pushed up a little bit. And when you pull it out, he wants to twist out to the right. So we want to get him strong enough that he doesn't want to twist out to the right. And then we can lose it. Actually, what you'll see when he's going is he'll start swapping sides in the shoulders and wants to do the same thing reverse to the other side. Then it's time to start pulling it out. I think he's closer to square in the hips than he was before also. But on that soft ground, he still wants to get that lateral roll going. Where he wants to, the hind leg wants to twist out.
Right.
So we need to keep a little bit there a little longer to get that stabilized.
Okay.
Because it's going to take a while to instill a better movement pattern, and then we've got to get the muscle developed around the better movement pattern. So we're going to trim his feet up and then take a look at how he stands after the trim and see if we're going to do any adjustment from there or not.